So last episode, if you guys missed the previous RL craft stream, we're gonna run out of mana, but we worked on this. We worked on all sorts of stuff, and I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. But we definitely have a lot more work to do. I think we're gonna take a sidestep somewhere else today. We're gonna go on, I think, an adventure. I'm just nervous. I'm always nervous going into this place, man. I hate going into this freaking place. It's scary. You're asking for death everywhere you go. Okay, we're moving. Nope, I don't want you. I don't want him. That thing that you just saw right there that you heard go boing. That is the thing that summons the worst possible things you could ever ask for. But only if you let it go. Like, it's not gonna do it immediately. It takes a while. But if you just let it go and like let it grow, because it will grow over time. It'll be like 15 times the size of it at stage 3. Stage 4, dude, I don't even want to know what it looks like. We did experiment with that. If you guys want to see what it's like to have one of those things grow, I do apologize. I'm not going to do it again. But you're more than welcome to go back to one of our previous streams, specifically labeled for the Lost Cities. We did, like, let one grow and essentially, like, saw what it did. And it got to stage 3 and just ripped us, dude. It destroyed... We had full golem armor, which has, like, an excessive amount of durability, right? Especially with Unbreaking 4, and it just insta-killed all our armor. And, like, took our health, like, halfway down in one bullet. One shot. That's all it took. So, we bailed. I ran away. But, nope. I saw it that time. Yikes. No, not today, dude. Gosh, dang it, dude. That scares me every single time. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go home. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at our armor. That was from a regular mob. Oh my gosh. No games here, man. We gotta freaking go. That was intense. I think we're gonna maybe not go back there right now. Dude, that's actually freaking huge because... Alright, so our goal here, Sentient Great Cleaver, right? So we need a Sentient core, which means we need some infected flesh and some of these. Bam, Sentient core. And then to make this, we need another living core. Bam. We need a vile shell. We need 3 infectious blade fragments. 1, 2, 3. And then we need 2 of these bad boys. Oh boy. And I think we just throw it all together, right? Yes. So if you guys are new and you don't know, or if you're just trying to learn some things that might have slipped past your brain bank, the NBT tags that are on your books, right? And it's more than just your books. It can be applied to anything that has an enchantment on it. An NBT tag essentially represents how many times that thing has been manipulated, say in like an anvil or something like that. The higher the NBT tag, the more XP it's going to require in order to use that item, or you know, say you want to repair it or put more enchantments on it, it's going to require more XP. When you have single books with 1 enchantment on it, what you can do is take a disenchantment table and disenchant it and it'll actually lower that NBT tag. Now, you can't do that once you have like multiple enchantments on one book or on one piece of armor, because it'll just destroy the other enchantments on it. It only takes the top one, but it is a nice little boost, and it's convenient. Saves a little bit of XP down the line. Oh, also, if you're trying to conserve XP, another thing, there's a book called Upgraded Potentials, and if you apply that to whatever piece of gear, it will reduce the amount of XP required to do any further enchantments. So, also, another way you can get the most efficient use out of your XP, and this applies to more than just RL Craft, right? It's any type of mod that you're looking for, unless there's tweaks to the enchanting that I'm not aware of. Even vanilla, this is the most efficient way to apply your enchantments. If you have all your books, you take the most expensive enchantment first. So I'll show you once we... So I know we have a ton of enchantments here, which makes it even more important to conserve as much XP as you can. So bear with me here. I'll show you guys what I mean by this. So what you do is you want to take your Sentient Great Cleaver, whatever type of weapon or gear you got, right? I like to stick in the anvil and just check each book. So that's like level 12, right? Level 5. And check and see which ones are the most expensive and order them from, you know, most to least. So I don't know. This seems to be the most efficient like way to organize them that I've found. I like to slap them all on a chest and go left to right, least to greatest. So you got 20, 16, 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, sorry, excuse me, 6, 4, 3, and 2. So the way to do this is, like Harry mentioned, you go 1 book, 2 book, 4 book, 8 book. So you take the most expensive book, apply that bad mama right to your weapon. We're gonna need some XP. Where did I put my books? And right, just like that. You should have 1 enchantment on your thang-a-lang. And then you take the next 2 most expensive books, which happens to be these 2. This is why I put them in order like this, just to make it easier and keep it organized. So what you do now is you take the next 2 most expensive books, put them together so that there's 2 enchantments on 1 single book, right? And then you slap those on said thang. Okay? So after that, you should have 3 enchantments on your weapon or armor, whatever you have. And it does, I mean, it's going to be expensive either way, right? But this is the most efficient way. And then after you do your next 2 books, take the next 4 books, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it doesn't really matter what order you put them in, just as long as it's the next 4 most expensive ones. So then you got 4 enchantments on 1 book, and it's gonna be expensive, right? All right, so now after you do a 4 book in 1, you go back and you take the next 8. Right? Combine them all together. Make 1 book out of it. Slap it on the weapon. Alright, so afterwards, yeah. Apply the next 8 books. And say goodbye to all your XP levels. And then if you have enough books, you do the next 16 enchantments all together on 1. Apply it to the gear. And so on and so forth. You keep doubling that number. So 16 to 32 enchantments to 64 enchantments. But if you have more than 64 enchantments, go play something else. So then all these books get combined all the way up to 16, right? Oh, 45. Perfect. Cool. Check that out. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, dude, I panicked for a second because we... the anvil broke and I was looking for the weapon on the ground, but we had Curse of Possession, so it went in our inventory. I definitely panicked for just a second. That's it right there, man. Well, I guess if you guys could see the enchantments. Bam. I want to go kill something now. Look at that bad boy. Dude, that green firewall is nasty. But he goes down quick here. That's crazy. I feel like this is too easy. We should try to look at these. Let's see what these do. I don't really care to pop it, like, at my house, though. Oh, what is that? A gooderness. I want him. I want him. I like him. I like him a lot. And it looks like he's already name tagged. I'm assuming he's not going to despawn. Boom. All right, let's get out of here, man. Today has been pretty darn productive, I think. For going into the Lost Cities, I feel like we made progress. We spent 5.5 hours collecting one single piece of equipment. It's cool though, man. It's freaking sick. It's the most powerful weapon in the game as far as I'm aware of. So, cool, man. If you guys want to check out some fan art with me, check this out. Look at it. Check it. Look. Hurry up. Look. So, Dormosnob, his name's actually Doorknob, but it's a little inside joke about the moss. Yeah, man, he's been pretty sick on the art lately. If you guys have any art for yourselves that you'd like to just share, or for whatever reason, or if you just want to hang out, if you want to have a good time, or be chaosized by Bryson himself, you can join our Discord channel. The link to that is in the description of the video, as well as the channel itself. And that's it, man. That's going to be it for today. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out with me today. It's just been intense, man. The Lost Cities is not anything to freaking joke around with. And I was scared. I was scared the whole time. I'm still a little scared. In fact, I'm going to go change my pants after this. So, anyways, if you want to catch us in the next stream, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's typically when we try to do things. Updates for the stream, stuff like that, can be found directly in the Discord. Or if I have anything major going on, I'll let you guys know right in the stream itself. Yeah, sometimes we've been starting a little bit earlier, you know, between around 12 and 1 p.m. So stay tuned, man. I hope I get to see you guys next time. It's been a blast. And Bryson, shut up. I'm just kidding, man. I love you guys very much. I'll catch you later, everybody. Good night.